Hello, today we're exploring the unbelievable life of Bo Jackson, an athlete so extraordinary that even decades later, his name is spoken with awe. In the long history of professional sports, many players have been great, some have been legendary, but very few have ever been described as mythical. Bo Jackson belongs in that rare category. He wasn't just excellent at two sports, he dominated them at the highest level, leaving behind a legacy that still feels almost unreal. Vincent Edward Bo Jackson was born on November 30th, 1962, in Bessemer, Alabama, into a large family with modest means. Growing up, life wasn't easy, and Bo learned early how to be tough, resilient, and independent. From the moment he stepped onto a playground or field, it was clear he possessed something special. He wasn't just stronger or faster, he moved differently. Teachers, coaches, and classmates all noticed that Bo seemed to defy normal physical limits. In high school, Bo Jackson became a phenomenon. He starred in football, baseball, basketball, and track, often dominating without extensive training. He ran state-level track times, smashed baseballs farther than anyone his age, and overwhelmed football opponents with raw power and speed. Many coaches later admitted they had never seen a teenager with such natural athletic gifts. Recruiting programs across the country lined up to sign him, knowing they were witnessing a once-in-a-generation talent. Bo ultimately chose Auburn University, a decision that would shape his legend. On the football field, he was unstoppable. As a running back, Bo combined bruising strength with breakaway speed, routinely turning simple plays into highlight reel touchdowns. Defenders bounced off him like they were made of rubber. In 1985, his dominance reached its peak when he won the Heisman Trophy, awarded to the best player in college football. Yet even then, Bo refused to be boxed into a single identity. Baseball was always part of his plan. In 1986, Bo Jackson entered professional sports under unusual circumstances. Drafted by Major League Baseball's Kansas City Royals and later by the NFL's Los Angeles Raiders, Bo insisted on playing both sports. Many experts doubted it was possible, claiming the physical demands would be too great. Bo ignored the critics, believing that limitations existed only in people's minds. When Bo Jackson finally stepped onto an NFL field, the league was not prepared. His speed was unlike anything defenders had faced, and his strength made tackling him a dangerous task. One of the most iconic moments in NFL history came during a Monday Night Football game against the Seattle Seahawks when Bo sprinted down the sideline, outran everyone, and ran straight through the stadium tunnel, never slowing down. That single run became symbolic of his career. Unstoppable, effortless, unforgettable. At the same time, Bo was excelling in Major League Baseball. As an outfielder, he possessed a cannon of an arm, capable of throwing runners out from deep in the outfield. At the plate, he hit towering home runs that left crowds stunned. In 1989, Bo Jackson was selected as an MLB All-Star, officially making him one of the rare athletes in history to achieve elite status in two professional sports. What made Bo Jackson so remarkable wasn't just what he did, but how he did it. He made elite competition look casual. Teammates often joked that Bo barely trained compared to others, yet still outperformed everyone. Opponents openly admitted fear, not just of losing, but of being physically overwhelmed. Coaches struggled to create strategies capable of slowing him down. Beyond sports, Bo Jackson became a cultural icon. His fame exploded thanks to Nike's legendary Bo Knows campaign, which portrayed him as a man capable of mastering any sport imaginable. These commercials didn't exaggerate, they reflected public perception. Bo Jackson represented the peak of human athletic potential. He appeared in video games, commercials, and pop culture references, becoming one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. Despite his superstardom, Bo remained private and grounded. He avoided the excesses often associated with fame and focused on family and personal growth. However, tragedy struck in 1991 during an NFL playoff game against the Cincinnati Bengals. After being tackled awkwardly, Bo suffered a catastrophic hip injury. Though he walked off the field, the damage was severe. The injury ended his football career instantly and threatened his ability to walk normally again. Doctors warned Bo that his athletic career might be over entirely. Many believed they had just witnessed the abrupt end of one of the greatest talents sports had ever known. Yet Bo Jackson refused to surrender. After undergoing hip replacement surgery, an unprecedented procedure for an athlete at the time, he fought his way back to professional baseball, playing for the Chicago White Sox and later the California Angels. Although he was no longer the same explosive athlete, Bo's return alone was extraordinary. Few athletes could even imagine competing again after such an injury. His perseverance became just as legendary as his physical gifts. Eventually, Bo retired from professional sports, but by then his legend was already cemented. In the years that followed, Bo Jackson transitioned into business, philanthropy, and quiet mentorship. He stayed out of the spotlight but remained deeply respected. Athletes across multiple generations continue to reference Bo as the most naturally gifted athlete they've ever seen. Coaches still use his name when describing raw, unteachable talent. Perhaps the most enduring part of Bo Jackson's legacy is how it continues to captivate new generations. Social media clips of his highlights still go viral, with young fans asking if such performances were real. His story is often told as a blend of inspiration and caution, a reminder of how incredible athletic potential can be and how fragile even greatness can be. Bo Jackson wasn't just a football player. He wasn't just a baseball star. He was a phenomenon who challenged the limits of what athletes could be. His career may have been shorter than many legends, but its impact was far greater. In the end, Bo Jackson represents something rare in sports: pure possibility. A reminder that once in a while, someone comes along who forces the world to rethink what's possible. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the life of Bo Jackson, one of the greatest and most fascinating athletes of all time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more legendary sports stories.